Hey everybody, can you guys hear me? I hope you guys can. I hear an echo, so I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me. Let me know if there's an echo on your end, because I don't know where that's coming from. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, night, afternoon, whatever it is where you are. Thank you for joining me tonight. Today, I don't have a nice little saying thing for Thursday, but it is ESO night. Not too late tonight, which is pretty great. What else is using my mic? Is this what I sound like? Is this what I sound like? Yeah, it is. It's fine. It's whatevs. So on Thursday nights, excuse me, we play ESO. ESO is one of my favorite MMORPGs ever, really, ever. Hey, Dashores, how you doing? How you be? What is the happy haps with you? Long time no see. So this is the character that we made for ESO. We are at level 21 Nightblade, and we are in Stone Falls right now. But on Thursday night, like I said, we play ESO, and ESO has been really fun. I've been playing a lot on my offline character, which is a level 50 Necromancer. Juice. I got some mango juice and it's really delicious. Really delicious. I'm really enjoying it. That's very nummy. Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on here? It's so quiet. There is a golden pursuits thing going on for scribing, which I was trying to figure out what scribing was. It is a free quest line that you can get where you can change your skills with spells. Oh, I thought that dude was talking to me. He's like, well? I'm like, well, what? Well, what? He was not. He was not. We need more sneak. What is this? Repairing armor. We need more of that, too. Got some champion points here. Let's spend some of those. Offensive penetration per stage. Increases your healing done. Oh yeah, that's the healing one. There we go. I was like, I know there was a thing I could do. But I did not remember. Some of these you can slot into this and those become your stats that it takes place in, so that's pretty neat. These ones are those. Yeah. Increases movement speed. For funsies, you know? I like them zoomies. Alright. This is pretty damn cool. What were we doing? Bard of the Hounds. Find Gina. Alright, let's go find Gina. Gina is this way. Where is Gina? Alright. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having an amazing day, night, afternoon, whatever it is where you are.
Where are you?
Let me see if we have anything to research. Oh, woodworking for simpletons. No, thank you. It's not what I wanted to do. Research. Alright. Can research. Aquama Cuddle Shield. I first log in. I tried to go, or I want to read the basics book. Try to go around to make sure that I have enough things to research, so when I do want to start making things, I can make them with all the super extra awesome stuff. For funsies, you know? Except sometimes the funsies things are just like, wow, it costs so much of this super rare or more rare-ish stuff than I thought. But by the time we're going to start doing all of those things, I think we should be good. Like, we should have a bunch of that. All right. There's some children yelling outside.
Take pride in your work, I always say.
Like, I didn't want to turn on my mic for a while because I was like, dude, why are the children yelling outside? I say children, they're like teenagers. So let's go find Gina. I don't even know what this quest was supposed to be doing. We're finna find out, though.
One good turn deserves another. What do you need?
I need to arrange transport.
Are you then? Tag along in my skiff if you'd like. Though I suppose it depends where you want to go.
I don't know. I think we're going to Balfoyen. I don't know where Gina's at. I guess I could look. I probably should. I just didn't. I just didn't. Oh, yay! Yeah, that's where we're supposed to go. Pull out my mount. Gina is above. Feels really nice today. Today was like the coolest day, not like awesome or anything, like temperature wise. The coolest day it's been in a very long time. It seems like it was just, it felt so much better than what it has been.
I'm busy, very busy.
That's cool that you're busy. I too am busy. I know how the busyness works. I guess I could just got around, but whatever. So don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Above. Oh, this way. I just put it on auto run. So that's why it's a little odd. Bruh. Alright, Gina. How the hell do I get up there? I guess I was supposed to go this way. And then take a left? Bruh. I guess go around here. I can see why I did not do this quest. Because I was probably just like, oh, I don't know where to go. Whoops. I went the wrong way. Alright, so I need to go there. So I should have came up over here. And then I went this way. I have to go like some kind of weird way just to go find Gina on top of this like a mountaintop thing. So you gotta go all the way around. This is not annoying at all, Gina. I almost jumped off that cliff. I probably would have died. That would have not been fun. Waste my soul shard on that. Okay, so we go into this town where the anchor is. Let's level up because that's gonna bug me. Okay, we have that. That's it. Oh, okay. Give me magic cup. Thank you so much. Shadow. Mirage. Shadow cloak. Cloak yourself in shadow to become invisible when moving. Your magic recovery is disabled and you're not. And when you are not moving, shadow cloak is half cost. You know, it's like malevolent offering. Pour out your lifeblood and channel the arcane, healing yourself or an ally in front of you for 7,529 health, while also draining your health. Sap an enemy's agility and rack them with pain, dealing 9,636 magic damage for over 20 seconds, reducing their movement speed by 30% for 4 seconds. That seems pretty neat. Ravage 7,200. That's more. Okay, okay. Let's do cripple. Put that over that. Yeah, I like that. We don't have subclassing up yet. Every 2 hours I'll spend a soul gem. That's on a soul abilities lock. Okay. Let's do soul lock. Oh no, you're fine, Hidden. I appreciate you showing up. I'm really excited about food. Like, if I wasn't playing ESO tonight, 'cause I like playing ESO, I probably would have just been like, no, it's fine. We're not playing. Can you guys hear the kids outside? I don't know what they're doing. I thought they were getting in a fight earlier. I was like, aw, I remember fighting as a kid.
It just ignored the flute. If this Nyx hound hadn't saved me, I would have been eaten.
What happened? Bishless is worried about you.
I must have worried her terribly. Please, the hound that attacked me, it's sick. It's rabid.
Where did it go?
Further up the path. If it wanders down to the docks. My wound might be infected. If you can take care of the hound, I'll limp back to Bishless.
I'll kill it. Yeah. Oh. All right, we are gonna take down a rabid Nyx hound. Looks like somebody already killed it. That's fine. We will wait for a respawn. There it goes.
She's alive. Hurt and frightened, but alive.
Good to see she's safe.
I have little to offer by way of reward other than my thanks. I doubt you'll remember two simple fishermen, but we'll never forget you.
Complete quest. Well, look at that. We saved a dock area from a rabid Nyx hound. Go us. And there is a way shrine over here, so we're gonna grab that. Anchors from the harbor. Find the island tower. What area is that supposed to be in? This one? I think it's this one. Yeah, there it is. Let's go there. Da, 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 da. Okay. So this way. So the Argonian areas. I can't even walk on the bridge right. Come on. Little Argonian character. Get your shit together. See, that sounded like an anchor dropping off in the distance. But I guess this is a different thing we're doing? Oh. Jofnir. Who are you?
I am Jofnir Iceblade, former master of the Fighters Guild. Don't interrupt, I cannot speak long. Dosha has taken Merrick beneath the island into the vault. She trains his soul for her master's dark plans.
Why are you here?
I can't say. My time grows short. Save Merrick. Stop the Daedra. We're the followers of Molag Bal.
Goodbye. Okay. Get out of the way. Thank you. History of the Fighters Guild. In the 283rd year of the Second Era. Potentate? Yeah, that's an L. Potentate Versidue Shea was faced with a disintegrating empire. The vassal kingdoms throughout Tamriel had reached a new height of rebellion, openly challenging his rule. They refused his taxes and led sorties against the imperial garrison throughout the land. At the destruction of his fortress in Dawnstar, he gathered the Imperial Council in what would be called the Council of Bardmont, after the town south of Dawnstar, where they met. When the Potentate declared Catholic and universal martial law, the princes of Tamriel would dissolve their armies or face his wrath. The next 37 years were perhaps the bloodiest in the violent history of Tamriel. In order to crush the last of the royal armies, Versidue Shea had to sacrifice many of his best legions, as well as spend nearly every last piece of gold in the imperial treasury. But he accomplished the unthinkable. For the first time in history, there was but one army in the land, and it was his own. The problems that immediately surfaced were almost as staggering as the triumph itself. The Potentate had impoverished the land by his war, for the vanquished kingdoms had also spent the last of their gold in defense. Farmers and merchants alike had their livelihood ruined. Before, the princes of Tamriel would not pay his taxes. Now, they could not. The only persons who benefited from the war were criminals who preyed upon the ruins of the lawless land without fear of arrest now that all the local guards and militia were gone. It was a crisis that the Akaviri had seen coming long before he destroyed the last of his subjects' army, but for which he had no solution. He could not allow his vassals their own armies again, but the land was deeper into the stew of anarchy than it had ever been before. His army sought to fight the rise of crime, but a central authority was no threat against the local underworld. In the dawn of year 320, a kinman of Versidue Shea Daenerys Vess, the Iron presented himself with a host of companions before the potentate. It was he who suggested an order of mercantile warriors for hire who could be hired by nobility in lieu of a standing army. The employment would be temporary and the percentage of their fees would go to the potentate's government, thus putting salve on two of Versailles' greatest pains. Though it was then called the Sifim, after the... These words, just ridiculous. After the Saesi word for soldiers, the organization that was to be known as the Fighters Guild had been born. Well, that's good to know. I was wondering how they came to be. Like, you have the Fighters Guild and you have the Mages Guild. I was just like passive wondering of it. It's nice to know that. It gives you a full-on explanation of where they come from and why they are there. Alright, you little scamp.
Soul, Dosha. Don't fail.
Oh. It was loud. Oh, so fast. Look at me go.
You're too late, Mortal. His soul will fuse with Mortum Vivicus. I will consume you as well.
Oh, I was not paying attention to the little red lines. Whoops.
You have failed me, Dosha.
Yeah, Dosha.
Stendar! My head! She almost had me. Thank you, comrade.
Are you alright?
Just need a moment to recover. If you hadn't come along... I'll be fine, Stendar willing.
What was she yelling about wanting your soul?
I heard her communing with the Lord of Lies. Molag Bal is harvesting souls for some dark plot. He's especially interested in the souls of the faithful.
Oh, them's are the strongest souls. Just realized Stream Avatars was not up. Because it needed another update. So many things need to... Oh, there's a special event going on for esports. That's cool. You know who doesn't have anything to do with esports? Me. Chunk, 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 chunk. What now?
Comrade, grab that book and her notes on the table. I saw her scribbling after speaking to her master. We may be able to learn more about this plot. Learn what this Mortum Vivicus is. Grab them, then let's get out of here.
Goodbye. This book? Her journal. Oh, it's in code. Okay. Notes on Morcum Vivicus. Since the Dark Master's plot was revealed to me, I have attempted to learn more of this weapon he holds so dear. According to historical records, the Morcum Vivicus was a gift from our Lord and Master to the unworthy king of a long-forgotten city. Those unworthy servants stood on the verge of greatness. To their great loss and eternal shame, the fools were unable to accomplish the simple task our Master set before them, and he withdrew the Vivicus from Tamriel. It was lost to the faithful. If the Master's plan comes to fruition, if enough souls can be gathered to his side, the servants of the Lord of Lies would be more powerful than any mere king or queen. Truly, Tamriel would burn in the Master's fire. Okay. Interrogation on witches. Whoops.
You are the sun on my scales, comrade. You've returned Merrick to us.
He was captured by a necromancer, a follower of Moloch Bog.
Molag Bal. May he burn in the glare of 1,000 suns. It's just like him to send an assassin to kill a noble warrior. That's a coward's weapon.
She wanted him for something called the Morticum Vivicus. We found this journal and some notes.
Sooth, the mortum... what? And I can't make tails or scales of these scribblings. No matter. It's going to take time to decipher this scrawl, but we'll put our best scribe on it.
Is there anything else I can do?
You've done a great service for the guild today, comrade. I look forward to drawing steel with you in the future. If we learn anything from the journal, I'll make sure you hear about it.
Complete quest.
I'll look for you down the river, comrade. You'll hear from us once we've decoded the journal.
May I ask you a few questions, Guildmaster?
Of course. After action report, yes? Wise choice.
I saw a ghost here on the island. He claimed to be the last Guildmaster.
Yafnir? His passage down the river called me to this post. What did he say?
He told me where Merrick was. He seemed rushed.
Interesting. I'll get in touch with some of our sisters in the Mages Guild. See if they can investigate this apparition. I try to avoid the Walking Dead, when I can.
How long do you think it'll take you to decipher the journal?
Not long. Aleph told me you found some trinkets with the cultists. Between those baubles and the notes you found, hopefully we'll have a start for the translation effort.
Goodbye. Okay. Oh, we just started grabbing all kinds of quests, didn't we? Steal the bottle of white gold tower. Hints. The Melly the Pure knows about the innkeeper. Emil the Deaf knows about the innkeeper. Okay, where is this? We'll just fast travel there.
The guild requests your help.
Oh no! I'm already over here.
The talk of men grates upon my ears, always comparing swords. One-hand grip, two-handed grip, it's all the same to me. Now, if you could show me a beautifully filigreed sheath, that would be a different matter entirely.
I get that. What can you tell me of your mistress?
Lady Fedrosa. I don't care for her, actually, but the money here at the Ebony Flask is good. If it wasn't, Amula and I would have cleared out long ago.
Why don't you care for her?
She's just too jumpy. They say the Agaviri War made her twitchy. She's easily startled by the strangest things, like lizards. Those lizards infesting the Argonian court should drive her crazy.
Goodbye. That's interesting.
Will you be staying in Ebonheart long, Serio? I'm sure we could make your stay more pleasant.
What can you tell me of your mistress?
I don't hate her, but there's no love lost between the Nightflowers and Fedrasa. She regards us a necessary evil. She doesn't even partake of our talents. Plus, she's incredibly jumpy.
What do you mean by jumpy?
My guess is she's caught one too many fireball blasts in the war. She still hates loud noises. There's an alchemist next door who's constantly testing flash powder and sulfurs. If she hears so much as a pop, she jumps right out of her skin.
Goodbye. Well, that's fascinating. Alright, we're gonna hide in this bush right here for no reason in particular, but my dinner's ready, so I will be right back. I need to grab food. BRBs, you guys, BRBs.
And soul of men, red
Whoop, whoop. We are back. I have chicken jambalaya. It is nummy, you guys. It's really hot.
Red diamond, the heart and soul of men. Red diamond, protect us till the end.
Okay, so we have to make something very noisy and find a lizard. Which is funny. I was telling Hidden the other day, because I grew up in a desert, I used to catch little lizards all the time and put them in my pocket. I was always very upset when my dad was like, "You can't keep that." I was like, "No, why?" Like, this is Bob. cracks me up. I just walk in this house. I'm like, I'm just gonna take this. Thank you.
What's that smell? Did another stinking lizard get in here?
Hey, man. Alright, there she goes.
Back to the shadows, fiend. The Arcaviria are upon us. To me, troops! Back, you devils! Sorry, everyone. I lost myself for a moment there.
That's so mean.
The guild has need of you, comrade.
Wait, I have to do this thing.
What's that distinctive bottle I see peeking from your pack?
I have it.
Masterfully done. Truly a procurement worthy of praise and reward.
Yes.
It's an honor and a privilege doing business with you, friend.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this. Complete quest. Okay, we have to collect something's tentacle. I think that's a bull netch. I'm pretty sure. Alright, it's way over there. Really much way over there. I say that these load times are great right now. I mean, they're not zombies, they're like little goblins. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, so it's... somewhere. Are you the thing I'm supposed to do? Like supposed to... I'm gonna try. I feel like they were all named, so I don't know. Okay, so that was not the bull netch. This mud crab shell is discolored, as if from poison. The beast that killed it might be nearby. Are you? I don't think you are. Lore book. There's like some sand over here, right? Yes, okay. There you are, I found you. Yeah. We did the thing. Here. Ugh. It's making me pay more. Saw a bright red dress and green trails. I just think of Dee from Always Sunny. Just that desert road.
I see the trophies of some fearsome creatures hanging from your pack. It takes skill to hunt such prey.
All the creatures you spoke of are dead.
These beasts made our people suffer. We've gathered this reward for you. I could pray for your kills to be quick and many, but you don't need my blessings. You're already a great hunter.
Aw, thank you.
You'd be a great asset to any Ashlander tribe. If you weren't a heretic, that is.
Why are you visiting Ebonheart?
We drove our Gua here to trade. The Ashlands give our tribe many things, such as food and shelter. They aren't... Ha!
Oh, I already
They believe... Now?
heard all of that. We're doing a story mission? We were doing story mission things?
A coin for a soul in need?
I'm down on my luck. Help me out.
I would if the game would actually let me. This way. Oh, okay. I actually have to, like, ride there? That's odd. It probably gave me an option to, like, fast travel there, and I just didn't take it at the time. That's fine. That's fine.
Don't look away.
Search for information. Oh. Story?
I can't believe this. Injured on my first real mission. I just arrived from Deshan. Dethisum sent me. Perhaps you've heard of him? He's the consul for the town of Circamora, the Cirque. I'm here to spread the word and warn people about the Lodos Plague.
What's the Lodos Plague?
It is a terrible sickness that is ravaging the Deshan countryside. Look, I need to send word to my cousin Dandry. You can find her at the Cirque. Can you take this letter to my cousin? I'd appreciate it.
I can deliver your letter.
Thanks for your help. Make sure you tell my cousin that I'm all right. If you head south, you won't be able to miss the Cirque. Tell her I'll return home as soon as I'm able.
Can you tell me anything else about this plague?
It's pretty bad. People all over the region are getting sick. And they say that the plague turns the afflicted into monsters. The town consul, Dethisum, sent me to get help and warn other settlements about the plague.
Have you found anyone to help yet?
Well, truth be told, you're the first person, other than the bandits I've run into, and the afflicted heading for the Cirque. There's a lot of them. Word of the curative has spread faster than the plague itself, as far as I can tell.
There's a cure?
That's what the Mulborn claim. They showed up at the Cirque and set up a quarantine. They're offering their curative to anyone who wants it. But Dethisum isn't convinced they're telling us the whole truth.
How did you get injured?
Bandits. They robbed me, roughed me up. But I'll live. And a few bruises won't stop me. I have a plague to warn people about. I wonder, though. One of the bandits had a Mulborn recruiting letter. I saw it sticking out of his pack as he beat me.
That's very observant. Tell me more about the Mulborn.
Dethisum doesn't trust them. Neither does his sister, Arona, as far as I can tell. They do appear to be too good to be true. But they claim to be able to cure anyone afflicted with the plague. That's why they set up the quarantine at the Cirque.
I've never heard of the Mulborn.
Neither had I. Not until they showed up on our doorstep. They seem to be some kind of altruistic society dedicated to helping the afflicted of Morrowind.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Now that I think about it, they did have an awful lot of weapons for a group of healers.
Goodbye. Sound like charlatans. All right, we're getting close. Come for the cure. Come one, come all. Come to the quarantine in the town of Sycamora, the Cirque, and receive a curative that will protect you from the Lodos plague. Noble or commoner, rich or poor, the curative is provided at no cost to you. Don't risk yourself or your loved ones. The Mulborn are ready to help you. So whether you are afflicted with the plague or healthy and showing no signs of the disease, the Mulborn curative will make sure you are protected from this dreaded plague. The Great House can't stop this plague. The Tribunal has no answers, but the Mulborn have a solution. On this, you have my word. Nostrum Briva. Yeah, that sounds like all the sus. All right, let's go forth. Hold up, there's a way shrine. I need a way to travel.
There you are. It's about time you got here.
Oh.
Where have you been? I've been waiting for you to arrive for days now.
Doing hero
Hold
shit,
on.
I guess.
Are you all they sent?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe you should start at the beginning.
Didn't the tribunal send you? Well, no matter. I'm just glad you're here. This is Circa Mora, the Cirque. The Lotus Plague reached us right before the Malborn arrived. They claim they're here to help, but I don't trust them.
What can I do to help?
In all the confusion, I'm embarrassed to admit that I lost track of my brother, Dethisum. He's the town consul. Yesterday he went to check on the townsfolk afflicted by the plague, but he's disappeared. Can you help me find my brother?
I'll help you find your brother.
Someone in town must know what happened to Dethisum. He loves to visit and chat with all of our neighbors. Come on. The sooner we find my brother, the sooner I can start thinking about dealing with the plague.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Oh, by Bavek. Where are my manners, of course? That's the least I can do since you agreed to help me find my brother. What would you like to know?
Oh, thank you for the follow. Unknown. Coincided with all the sirens happening outside. Very great. How you doing? How you be? Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, you called your brother the town consul. What does that mean?
As the ranking member of House Redoran in this town, he's more or less the one in charge. He's good at it too. The townsfolk look to him for leadership and advice. And truth be told, so do I.
Dude, it's so fun. I stopped playing for a while. I came back during the anniversary event, and yes, it has been so much fun. So much fun. I created this character just for stream, so this is just the streaming character. We are at level 22 now as a Nightblade. Who are the Malborn?
The Malborn. They're a fairly new sect, as far as I can tell. Part mercenary group, part compassionate charity. They've been helping those afflicted by the plague. They showed up here and set up a quarantine, and now they claim they have a cure.
That's great. It's so fun. Jumped back into my higher level character and then got so lost in what was going on, and that's what I've been playing a lot offline, and this is just fun. We're just doing story questing and just going around on this. But it's been so great. It's going good. How are you? It's like, whoa, we got some Boo Wendy's going on. Where did the Malborn come from?
They have members from across Morrowind, and they're always looking for new recruits. I heard one of them speak in Kraganmore. Lot of nonsense, if you ask me. Nostrum Breva is in charge at the quarantine, and she's the one handing out the curative.
That's no problem. That's no problem. I forgot I had those set up. TBH, not gonna lie. Tell me about the plague.
You haven't heard about the Lotus Plague? People get sick, turn violent. Some claim they become monsters, but I haven't seen it. At least not yet. The Malborn have a cure. They promised to fix this. That's why we let them set up their quarantine.
Alright, goodbye. Okay, so we're gonna look for her brother. We also have a letter to deliver.
Hey, you're going the wrong way.
Hey, you need to calm down. Dude, that sucks so much. Work has been easing up on my end because almost done delivering all of the Prime Day stuff. So today was like a normal-ish day. I got home pretty early. It was like 4:30? Somewhere around there. But having a little late dinner with you guys. We're eating some chicken jambalaya.
Who knew that so many afflicted would flock to the Cirque? All these people, they're so sick.
Your cousin asked me to give you this letter.
A letter? From my cousin? That's wonderful news. I'm glad
Right?
you made
It's
it
so
to Stonefall
delicious.
safely. Thanks for bringing this to me, friend.
Complete quest.
I was so relieved to get that letter from my cousin. Between knowing that he's all right and hearing that the Maulborn have a cure for this plague, I am feeling so much better.
What can you tell me about the Maulborn?
Well, I'm not one of their recruitment liaisons, but I can tell you a little. They claim to be an altruistic organization, formed to help the common people of Morrowind.
I'm not sure I understand.
What's to understand? They're a volunteer organization. They say they fill the gaps left by the Tribunal and the Great Houses. They set up the quarantine here to help the afflicted. Claim to have a cure for the plague. But that's all I know.
Goodbye. Okay. And there's another come for the cure flyer. Let's see if we can find her brother. If I spoke Spanish towards the game? I don't think the game can understand me speaking Spanish. Do you mean in my responses to the thing? I don't know. But I would have to learn Spanish. I don't know Spanish.
Uncle, are you all right? You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me. I'll be back on my feet.
If I knew another language, I would
What about
translate it to another language.
Your brother said that neither of you had taken the curative yet.
Uncle, I'm not sure about these Maulborn, and their curative sounds too good to be true, but don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I see Arona has conscripted a new soldier into her private army.
I'm trying to help find her brother, DCM.
Is Dethisum missing? He was by yesterday for a visit. I know he had other stops to make. He did seem concerned about the Maulborn, though. Sealing themselves in their quarantine, no longer providing the curative. It made him furious.
It would be weirder in like one of those like horror games that you speak into the mic and like it reacts to what you're saying and stuff. I think those would be freaky. Right now the game does not know I'm speaking to it. I'm doing this just for the pure benefit of speaking. Yes, like that. Like speaking to it in a different language would be interesting. Is there anything we can do for you?
My niece's visit was more than enough. I feel better already. Besides, I've overcome worse ailments than a queasy stomach and a bad cough. I'll be fine.
Can I ask you a few more questions?
Well, a good conversation is like a hot bowl of guar liver soup. It soothes the aches that ail you. What did you want to ask?
Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you have a swift, uneventful shift tomorrow. When did the Maulborn arrive in town?
Well, I think it was 12 mornings ago. The day the wild Nix got into the brooding elf's trash receptacles. Nostrum Breva had the quarantine up in a matter of days. Then she started distributing the curative.
What can you tell me about the plague?
They call it the Lodos Plague. Maybe Vivek knows where it came from, but I certainly don't. I can tell you that it's going to have to try harder if it really wants to kill me. Or turn me into some kind of monster, if you can believe the stories.
Are you Arona's uncle?
I am a blood kin of House Rederum, if that's what you're asking. More a third cousin twice removed, if you want to be specific. But I've been close to Erona and her family since she and Dithisum were children.
4 a.m. and 5 a.m. wake-up time sound so terrible to me. That sounds like more power to you guys. I hope you guys have way easy shifts tomorrow, whatever you're doing. 4 or 5 in the morning is ridiculous. I don't have to wake up until 6:15 is when my first alarm goes off. And then I have an alarm going off every 5 minutes until 6:30. And then I get up and leave before or by 7, and then I'm usually at work around 7:30. There's a lot of that going around. There's some people, it's just like the sleep pattern got off. Even if they had it, like a steady sleep pattern, it just got weird. And now there's just a lot of people who can't sleep when they're supposed to sleep. I don't have a problem with that. I'm usually like physically very tired all the time after work. Just like, so when I lay down, I'm out. I'll wake up a few times. Like our small cat, Percy, she's usually up here bugging me. If she's up here bugging me, she'll like wake me up in the middle of the night.
Are you in here?
Oh. None of them look well.
By the tribunal. Grell!
Oh. Zombies.
Poor Grell. What in Oblivion's name happened to him? Let's get out of here.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that house looks terrible. A level 400 Arcanist? That is awesome. Right now we are level 22. Like I said, we're in Nightblade right now. Created this character I think 2-3 weeks ago. I don't remember when. A few streams ago. And chat got to pick who we started off as. And I've just been creating... I have a problem with creating random characters. And there's some times where I'll play and then I'll get a character really up there. Or I'll start playing. I'm like, yeah, you know, get to where I'm getting champion points and everything. And then I just start going into making another character for like a different storyline, or I want to do this instead. Now I want to try this. But what I was really excited about is the subclassing that they added into it. Since you just re-downloaded it, I don't know if you know about that. I didn't know about that until I got the content pass for this year. They have subclassing. So you go to this one person. I forget where she's at. She's marked on my other character. And you can subclass. So you have those 3 skill trees for each class that you go to. You can switch one of those out for a completely different class. So now my necromancer I think is 321 and has 2 necromancing skill lines and then the animal companion skill line for funsies because I wanted a bear. Then I got a bear. You gotta make those decisions sometimes.
This place smells terrible.
Is it worth going to sleep? I used to have to do that a lot when I worked. Way more than I do now in my previous jobs, where you're like, should I just stay up, have some caffeine and some sugar, and just push through the day, and then pass the piss out after my next shift? Or, like, is it worth taking a nap, pretty much? I used to have to do that a lot when I used to work overnights.
Oh, look at me. I'm a terrible mess. You really must excuse my dreadful appearance. I haven't been feeling very well lately. By the way, you haven't seen Nostrum Breva, have you? She promised to bring me more of the Malborn curative.
I'm afraid not. We're looking for Dithysium. Have you seen him?
Dithysium? The town consul? Such a nice young man. Why, I do recall that he came to see me yesterday. He said he had other townsfolk to check on, but that he would bring me a curative as soon as he could.
What do you know about this Malborn curative?
The curative? Remarkable stuff. Tastes awful, but wipes the plague right out of your system. One of those delightful Malborn gave me one a few days ago. Nostrum Breva, she called herself. But I think I need another dosage.
Goodbye.
The sicker people get, the more incoherent they become, and now it looks like the rumors are true. The Lotus Plague does turn people into monsters.
Zombies.
I don't think we're ever going to find my brother.
Maybe we should pay a visit to the Malborn quarantine.
The quarantine? I guess it makes sense that Dithysium would want to go see what the Malborn are doing in there. And I've yet to see any evidence that the curative works. All right. If you want to go to the quarantine, I'll go with you.
Tell me what you know about the quarantine.
The Malborn set up the quarantine around the old graveyard. In the beginning, they were letting people inside and freely distributing the curative. But they closed the front gate a few days ago and haven't responded to any of our requests.
Any ideas on how we can get in there?
Dithysium provided them with the old graveyard key when they first arrived, and I've seen Malborn coming and going through the back gate. If we go to the back gate, I'm sure we can get one of the Malborn to let us inside.
Goodbye. There's those random things. I love that in games. There's just these random things that you do, and it just sticks with you. It's really great. I really enjoy ESO. I started playing this when it first came out. My husband used to work at GameStop as a store manager, so he was able to get me one of the collector's editions, like the giant boxes with the metal little ring, and I have the statue. Like this came with it. That Molam Bog, and then there's the little player character. And I started playing with that character, but that was on Xbox. Because the collector's edition that he was able to get a hold of for me was on Xbox. And then I played it on PlayStation. And now I'm playing it on PC. I was wondering why I was taking us way far away. I had the wrong quest queued up. Oh yeah, I got really into it. I was making I was a part of a guild, and I was playing it like almost non-stop for a while there. When he originally got the game for me, I wasn't working, so this is what I did.
We're almost there. Soon,
it is so fun playing with friends, though. When you have the friends, you get to get a party together, and you start playing. None of my current online friends play this game.
Look, it's just like I told you. The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if one of them has the key.
Hang on, I have a sky shard. But it's so great. All of the storylines too, the side quests and things like, I really enjoy it. Alright, let's kill him.
Hey! What are you idiots doing?
Move now!
Do we look like plague husks to you?
He's got the assassin stuff.
Did you see that?
I did.
They attacked us.
Yeah.
And for no good reason.
I was right
Let's
here.
find the key and see what the Malborn are hiding in there.
Let's do it. Yeah, all these zombies. Just zombieing it up. That's right. No flying skulls for me. It was funny. I've been playing ESO so much that yesterday when we were playing Dragon Age Inquisition, I was like, why are none of my buttons working? It's because I was using ESO
those
controls.
gates eventually, you swits.
What did she call me?
What are they up to in there? And why won't they let me get a look at their curative?
Who knows?
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there through the haze of my indignation. Can I help you?
I love
no,
that.
wait. You can help me.
How can I help you?
I'm the town alchemist, and I want to get a sample of the Malborn curative. They refused to give me any. Proprietary formula, they said. Well, I want to figure out what's in this miracle elixir. I don't trust anything labeled proprietary.
Oh, me either. That's great to know. You want me to get you the curative?
Do you always skip ahead in the story?
Sometimes.
No one has an iota of patience anymore.
A little
but
bit.
yes, I need a few bottles of the curative. I'm sure you'll be able to find
She's
some
just
inside
calling
the
me out
quarantine.
a lot.
Then we'll see what's in this proprietary formula.
Very well. I will try to get you a few bottles of the curative.
Just watch your step in there. I don't trust these Malborn or their good intentions.
Can I ask you a few questions?
As long as you promise to collect the curatives as soon as we're done, ask away.
What do you know of the Malborn?
Not much. They say they're here to help, but they certainly don't act like any charitable caregivers I ever met. I don't trust them. Which is why I want to find out what's in the curative they're pushing on the populace.
All smart things. Tell me about the Malborn curative.
There's not much to tell. They claim the elixir is a cure for the Lodos plague, but I haven't seen anyone recover from the illness yet. But I could tell you more once you get me a few samples of the curative to examine.
What do you do in town?
I'm an alchemist. I took over for Arnis when he retired. I also have a bit of training as a healer. Before the Malborn arrived, I was the one the townsfolk came to see when they got sick.
Goodbye. All right.
By the three, this place chills me to the bones. Let's see if we can find my brother and then get out of here.
I thought I had to fight them. Ah, these are the ones I fight.
Move to flank!
Useless. Absolutely useless. The curative isn't going to meet our mistress's demanding standards if it simply kills the person who ingests it. If we were trying to create a new poison, then we'd be wildly successful. But that isn't the task at hand. Reduce the amount of dried corpse blood and try again, and watch the temperature in those cauldrons. One of them was dangerously close to boiling over, and I, for one, have no desire to be drenched in spray of boiling curative. Nostrum Briva.
9 times out of 10, the cynics are right.
Yeah, bad news bears all around. Wow, I need to clean my keyboard. No! My number 4 key is getting stuck. Oh yeah, we have not been... Whoops. Let's try. All of these are stuff that we've done before. I should be going to a merchant and selling some of this. Look at all this nonsense. Why do I have so much stuff in here? It's because I don't sell anything, that's why. I don't know why I'm surprised. It's a thing I do. I just end up collecting things until I'm like, oh, I should have probably done the thing. It's like, whoops. This batch of the curative was so close to perfect. Unfortunately, it was a tad too effective. The afflicted turned into violent husks far more quickly than we had hoped for at this point in the process. Perhaps this particular mixture will be useful later, when we need a quick influx of undead soldiers. But for now, this batch won't suffice. An interesting side effect of this version of the curative concerns the level of aggressiveness demonstrated by the newly created husks. They turned immediately violent and considered everything that moves to be an enemy or food. These husks also demonstrated a total disregard for the husk scent we apply when working in close proximity to them. They attacked our workers as soon as they saw them, indicating that the scent no longer masks us from the husk created with this version of the curative. Let's increase the cooking time by 1 hour and decrease the amount of wolf bile by 25%. Ew! Nostrum Briva.
Thisam, my brother, what happened to you?
Thisam.
By the 3, I fear the plague consumes you, brother.
Verona, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
The Maulborn attacked us. And the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Detheesum, this is dreadful.
The Molborn are spreading the plague.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, they want everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters.
Ah, finally! Perfection! The latest batch of curatives starts the affliction, progresses the plague at a reasonable rate of speed, and then it turns the afflicted into plague husks 70% of the time. Now we have a superior version of the plague and an effective way to dispense it. Of course, handing out curatives can be a slow process, especially in the larger towns and cities. Before we begin operations in Mournhold, we'll need a faster way to disperse the plague. But that's not my task at the moment. Besides, I'm sure the alchemist Mir Dundrill is tackling this problem even as I write these notes. I should also record that I perfected the husk scent. We can once again walk among the husks without fear of being attacked. I might even have an idea about a soap to remove the scent after we are finished. We'll begin making larger batches of the curative immediately. In no time at all, we should be able to give everyone at the shirk and in the immediate vicinity a dosage of the curative. Don't worry, my mistress. Everything will happen, just as you have foreseen. Nostrum Briva.
The low-dose plague. I have no idea why. But it's clear to me that the Molborn curative is actually the source of the disease. Whatever they're planning, you have to stop them.
You need a healer.
That's not important. Get my sister out of here and stop the Molborn. Destroy the so-called curative and put an end to that mad woman, Nostrum Breva.
I don't think Arona will leave your side.
Then convince her. I'm too far gone. I don't want to become one of those things and hurt my sister. Besides, she's a Redoran. She has a duty to the Cirque and its people.
All right, I'll talk to her.
I knew you'd understand. Convince her to leave without me. I don't want her to see what happens next. I acquired some of the Molborn poison. A death of my choosing is better than turning into a monster.
Goodbye.
Is my brother ready? I need to get him out of here.
Your brother decided to stay here.
That's ridiculous. Why in the world would he want to stay in this dreadful place? I won't hear another word. He's coming with me and we're going to make him better. He's not gonna die. He's not.
He doesn't want to take the chance of hurting anyone. You need to honor his wishes.
Stop making sense, damn you. And damn him. And damn the Molborn. All right. Just give me a moment to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't do this, Detheesum. The Cirque needs you. I need you.
Oh, little sister. The Cirque will be fine. And so will you.
Damn you, brother. I'm going to miss you. But I'll do as you ask. And you, meet me outside after you've dealt with these Molborn bastards.
Thank you for letting me end this my way. Corona will be fine. Now, let me do this before I turn into a damn monster.
I would be really upset if there was a cure for him.
All right, we're done here. Pack everything up. We need to regroup with the other Molborn cadres and deliver this plague to the rest of Deshawn.
You were lucky last time. How many times do I have to remind you? If you're going to work with the plague husk, you need to wear the husk scent. I know, it smells terrible. But that's the point. It makes you smell just like the plague husk. That's the only way to safely move among the vile creatures. Remember what happened to Kini? She refused to apply the husk scent too, complained that it got in her hair and wouldn't come out no matter how many times she washed it. What did her vanity get her? A plague husk ate her face. Do you want that to happen to you? I certainly don't. Now get your chow together and remember to apply the husk scent. I don't want to have to tell you again. Yeah.
These traits analysis as soon as possible. The next one of you to drop a cast gets fed to the plague husks.
Just not even paying attention. The Malburn Manifesto. Our land is trouble. Disease, invaders, and internal strife are only the most obvious problems facing our people. Each of these troubles strikes like a hammer blow, crushing us anew. But we have survived the hammer blows, and we have been reborn. We are the Malborn. We have banded together with the altruistic spirit and a vision for a better Morrowind to provide the aid and assistance that the Tribunal is either unable or unwilling to give at this time. With powerful benefactors from the most prominent Dunmer houses and the support of nobles and commoners alike, the Malborn strive to shelter the displaced, comfort the sick, care for the wounded, feed the hungry. It is not only the popular thing to do, it is the right thing to do. To this end, the Malborn have embarked on a massive recruitment campaign to fill our ranks with the able bodies we need to perform our charitable and compassionate work. Our goal is to create an army of the likes of which Morrowind has never seen, an army of generosity to offset the hammer strikes that torment our land. To this end, we are proud to announce the opening of our first facility to aid the afflicted. The victims of the Lodos Plague need care and succor, and the Malborn shall provide it. Moreover, the afflicted need not only a treatment for the plague, they need a cure. And through the work of our alchemists and nostrums, the Malborn are prepared to provide a cure to all of the afflicted who want it. Come to our facility in the Quarantine Cirque, where you and your loved ones will find care and help you so desperately require. And if fortune smiles upon us, you will also receive a cure for the Lodos Plague. People of Morrowind, listen to the sound of a new kind of hammer. It strikes to create instead of destroy, to rise up instead of tear down, to help instead of hinder. This is the promise and the commitment of Malborn. Join us and you shall be fulfilled. Seek us out and you shall find the help you need. On this, you have our word. Oh, that's just a damn dirty lie. Against false gods. Fear not the false gods, for their very presence is a lie. Abducted power ripped from artifacts undeserving. Worship received from mindless cattle doing what they're told. You bow to them not out of reverence, not out of respect. You bow to them out of fear, out of unknown truths left untold. But why? Because it is right? Because it is what is expected of you? The people of this land bathe in the filth of the corruption and deceit, a filth of their own making. We will give them the cure, all the blind and tainted. We will show them that their gods are not as powerful as they believe. The Malborn will rise to purify this land in the true image of the princes, to cleanse this soil of all falsehood. May the three feel our wrath. May the three be cleansed of their lies. For the Malborn shall bring forth the reckoning. They are a cult for the Daedric princes. You there.
Were you able to acquire any samples of the Molborn curative?
Yes.
I'm really curious to see what the elixir is made of.
Here you go, but I'm pretty sure this elixir won't cure anything.
I've been watching the townsfolk who received the curative and came to the same conclusion. But I'll be able to tell for sure after I analyze the elixir. Take this. It isn't much, but I'm sure you didn't have too much trouble in there.
Complete quest.
Thanks for your help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some alchemical wizardry to perform.
Alchemical wizardry.
My brother is gone, and I fear that my uncle doesn't have much longer. This plague, it's taken so many good people.
Your brother made his own decision.
And it was a bad one. Just when we need guidance and leadership the most, he left Circamora without a consul.
No, he didn't. You're here.
Me? Yes, you're right. I have to be strong for the Cirque. Detheasum was still a swit, though.
I dealt with the Morburn production facilities, but I think their plans go way beyond the Cirque.
That's the same conclusion I reached. But at least the Cirque is safe, for now. Here, take this, for helping me find my brother and expose the true nature of the Molborn.
Complete quest.
The Molborn have been dealt with, but I could use a little more of your help if you don't mind.
Of course. What do you need?
It's my uncle. He's still ill, and his condition has taken a turn for the worse. Nalene is working to develop some kind of treatment, but she could use your assistance. She can't work at her alchemy table and also gather the components she needs.
What should I do?
Talk to Nalene. Let her know I ask you to assist her. She can be a little aloof, but she'll tell you what she needs you to do.
I'll talk to Nalene right now. Oh, hey, look, there you are.
Yes? It's nice to see you again, of course, but I am kind of in the middle of something here.
Erina says you needed some help.
Did she? Well, I suppose I do. There are a few additives I require, but I can't very well walk away from my table while Ornis and the rest of the townsfolk need my skills. Even this interruption can prove disastrous where alchemy is concerned.
What additives do you need me to acquire?
I need Kind's Heart healing herbs, sour milk tea, and dragon scale mushrooms. The innkeeper usually has healing herbs. Grel Flan loved sour milk tea, and Sorel Tatus had a taste for exotic mushrooms. You should find what I need in those locations.
Goodbye. Okay.
It's times like these when I wish I had more help around here. Is there something I can get you?
Any chance you have any Kind's Heart healing herbs?
Well, I might have some around here someplace, but Kind's Heart is very rare and valuable. I can make a fair bit of gold if I hold out for the right price.
Nalene needs it to help Ornis.
What? Why didn't you say so? Ornis has always been fair and pleasant to me, and he's a good customer. Please, take this. It's all I have left.
We need to sell some things while we are here. Whoops.
The situation is the same as it was the last time you inquired. You're welcome to remain here, or feel free to move into the next hall for a hot meal and a cool drink.
sold some things. The Heiners, and then this will be sour milk tea. Ugh. Sounds disgusting. I was worried the dog was scared of the cat again. It's like, is she in here? Is she causing problems? She has been. The tiniest cat in this house has been beating up my husky shepherd mix. And he's just all traumatized about it. Dragon scale mushrooms. Fragrant herbs. There it is. Should I have not taken those fragrant herbs? Maybe? Who knows?
Where did you go to get those ingredients? Windhelm? No matter. You're here now. Were you able to acquire everything on my list?
I think so. Here's what you asked for.
Healing herbs, dragon scale mushrooms, sour milk tea. Yes, it's all here. I need to stay here and monitor my patient's condition. Go over to the alchemy table and mix those ingredients together, please.
I feel like trusting me to do this is a terrible idea. Alright, the Lotus Plague is a damn complex concoction. I'm not sure I have the skill and experience to totally counteract its properties, but I have an idea for how to suppress and slow the pace of the disease. It'll require a number of rare and exotic ingredients to pull this off, though. An alchemical concoction such as I am imagining doesn't like to be subjected to high heat. It's too volatile. It needs to be allowed to steep and brew. Therefore, an adjustment of 1/4 flame should suffice to get the alembic to the proper temperature. First, I'll need a good amount of Kind's Heart. The Zealing's herbs are prized for their powerful medicinal properties, which makes them hard to come by and extremely expensive. I'm certain the innkeeper of the Brooding Elf keeps an emergency supply to sell for profit when business gets slow. Then I'll need something to bind it all together and hide the foul taste of the bitter herbs, something like sour milk tea. Ugh. Grelflon is known to imbibe this stuff from time to time. I must admit that I have a fondness for the beverage myself, usually with a splash of grief to give it a bit of kick, if you must know. Finally, I'll need something that adds a touch of magic. Dragon scale mushrooms would fit the bill nicely. If I recall correctly, old Sorrel Tatus has a taste for exotic mushrooms. There might still be some hidden in his house unless those Argonian ruffians ransacked his place after he entered the quarantine. Okay. Adjust the flame to 1/4 height. Then we add Kind's Heart. And then we add sour milk. And then we add dragon scale. And then we take the completed potion, which is fully experimental. And we have no skills or knowledge in what to do, to the alchemist, who is just standing there monitoring.
I never doubted you for an instant. Now, let me have the mixture, if you please.
Here's the potion you asked me to make.
This appears to be perfect. I truly am impressed. Now we'll see what happens and leave the rest in the tribunal's hands.
Goodbye.
Our friend has done well. I'm not sure this will cure the plague, but it should at least slow down its progress. All right, that's it. Visiting time is over. Everyone out and let my patient rest.
A little rude. After I did all of that stuff for you? Ah, there's an anchor way over there.
I don't know how to thank you. Without your help, the Mulborn would have destroyed the Cirque.
We did everything we could, and Nylene seems to know what she's doing.
I know. His fate is in the Three's hands now, but he certainly has a fighting chance thanks to you. Here, take this. There's no way I can truly repay you for what you've done for the Cirque, but it's a start.
Complete quest.
I'm happy to say that the suppressant works. It's not a cure, but it should buy me the time I need to find a way to beat the plague.
That's wonderful news.
Yay!
If I wasn't worried about spreading the plague, I'd kiss you right on the lips.
Narcissus must hear of this. So the Maulborn lied to everyone.
Everyone.
I figured as much.
Everybody
This
apparently
doesn't bode
has.
well for Narcissus, though.
Is something wrong?
Narcissus sent me to investigate Quarantine Cirque. Now that I know a mad cult is poisoning our people, I'm even more concerned. The Maulborn are a menace.
There are more of these Maulborn?
They're appearing all across Dashan. Even Narcissus is in danger. I need to stay here and finish my investigation. If you're heading south, would you carry a message to guard Verilu at Narcissus? She needs to know what happened here.
I can do that. Lotus plague. Lodos? Lotus. Not lotus. Lodos. Lodos. It's just funny words, you know? Funny words. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream a little bit early because I still have dinner to eat and I ran out of juice. So I need something to drink. So we're gonna stop, but we're gonna raid Epic Nightvale. Epic is one of my friends. We're great person to hang out with. She is playing some Final Fantasy 14 online. So we're gonna go from one MMO to a completely different type of same MMO. It makes sense if you think about it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. My next scheduled stream is for Sunday, where we should be continuing our awesome playthrough in Elden Ring, and I need to remember how to play. So that'll be a fun thing on Sunday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, afternoon, whatever it is where you are, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.